I mean, it's a very tough thing for actors. They are sold their characters. I wanted to create a bigger brand for a director, for a filmmaker.
True, because a lot of filmmakers just make it for entertainment.
Now that's also harmful.
What if I gave you 2 hours to say anything that you want and that I'd listen? So much so that I'd believe you. What would you talk about? What's your favorite lie? Hey there, I'm Simran Choudhary and this is Pooja Crafted Home's Cool Icons, Masters of Their Craft, a show where we bring Hyderabad's finest to talk about what makes them great at what they do. Today we have with us a Hyderabadi who's a chronic liar and gets paid to do so. But let me clarify, he only lies to entertain. The winner of 2 National Film Awards, including Best Feature Film in Telugu, and who also happens to be someone who gave me my most memorable character in cinema yet. Please join me in welcoming Tharun Bhascker. Hi Tharun, welcome to the show.
Hi Simran, thank you for calling me.
Don't know how to be formal with you. Okay, when did you first decide you wanted to make films and not just watch them?
I think I wanted to make films when I was in my 12th class. HPS Begumpet I graduated from.
Okay.
So that year they had this graduation ceremony. So I made a few videos. My mom gifted me a camera and I was shooting some videos of my friends. And they were doing all these stupid antics and everything. It was awful.
Okay.
But my
very
friends
honest.
loved it.
Okay.
And we got to screen it on the graduation ceremony.
Oh, lovely.
And then there was a friend's dad who was a filmmaker, Mani Shankar sir.
Okay.
So he saw that and he said, this is a very good medium for you to express yourself creatively.
Okay, so you went to the New York Film Academy after that?
Yes, but New York Film Academy came down to Bombay. In Bandra is where I got my diploma.
So if you studied in Bandra,
Yeah.
why not give it a shot in Bollywood? Did you always have the intention of coming back to Hyderabad to make films, or?
So that's what I think I gel along a lot with Mumbaikars. Somehow I think that energy, that creative, this thing that there's no hierarchy when you're talking to people also. There's just
They're very
friends.
chill, yeah.
Yeah, they're very chill,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
real. I made a lot of friends, but the hustle bustle of Mumbai kind of got to me after a while. I mean, I didn't know where I could fit in. But I did make a lot of connections when I was there. I met Anurag Kashyap sir as executive producer, who I'm still talking to. My first film, Pelli Choopulu, I connected to Phantom through him.
Okay.
So all that happened, and there were a couple of friends I made there who I still am in touch with. I think I'll go there at the right time when I actually have like a very strong voice, not just to plug in or package some film.
Absolutely. Feel, yeah, when you can make a difference
Yes.
is when you should. You mentioned Pelli Choopulu in 2016. It was hugely successful.
Yeah.
And you received 2 national awards for it as well. What inspired the story? What motivated you to write Pelli Choopulu?
What motivated me to write was the financial situation at home.
Okay.
That is, to be honest, I mean, I just wanted to get a script out. Otherwise, I would have dwelled in some idealistic social society changing script or something like that. So
Okay.
something that would change the way people think or whatever. And I generally did that with short films, and I faced
Sainma. Yes.
no, not Sainma.
The other, Anukokunda.
yeah, the very boring short films. But Pelli Choopulu was made so that family audiences can come in. It was a romantic comedy genre because I knew that people will watch rom-coms, even if there is no star hero or something. And I smartly designed it in 5 or 6 locations with 5 or 6 characters. So it was made so that I can break into the industry with minimal budget, but I did not expect how much it would collect. I didn't expect that. I just wanted to make a small budget film and the money should come back. And the desperation was to actually break into the industry because of the situation at home and everything. And what motivated me to push it further was dad's demise, my father's demise. So that kind of added like somehow like an unfortunate event kind of triggered something for me to propel forward in that direction, and somehow it all happened.
Now, apart from writing and direction, you've also gotten into acting. How was that experience like? And is acting a secondary pursuit, or do you intend on, going ahead with it full time, ever?
See, more than going ahead with acting, it was about conquering my inner fears, more importantly.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm constantly fighting. If there's somebody watching, if there's somebody, I'm very conscious as a person. To consciously break out of that, I really wanted to put myself out there, no matter what, because that's the only way.
You get over it.
Similarly, this opportunity just came my way. I didn't go after it at all. Meeku Matrame Jepta was a very fun film. It was like this Delhi Belly kind of a thing. And Vijay was supposed to play some lead in it or something of that sort, along with another actor. But he felt it's not right for the market that he's in right now. He needs to go on. He has his own perceptions about what he wants to choose.
Fair.
So then he kind of said, okay, Tharun, this is there. And he said, do you want to act? I was taken aback because it was very random. It happened after Falakna Madas, but he didn't watch Falakna Madas. He watched Mahanati.
Okay, and you,
Yeah, Mahanati happened by chance. And Falakna Madas, you know how it happened. Vishwaksen
yeah, I'm aware.
kicked me into it. So this happened again. So I thought, okay, let me listen to the story at least, because I don't want to regret anything.
So overall in India, the cinema is changing, and I feel like the female characters have a lot of agency. But in Telugu, that's not happening. I mean, and you were also speaking about how it's like a hero-oriented industry. Why do you think is the case? Why hasn't it changed in Telugu yet?
I'm very confused about how people look at things in life and expect from movies in general. Because I have a very idealistic way of looking at things. But I recently realized that we have to start looking at things the way they are. In order to even think slightly to change the system, you have to understand how the system works. And that is really dark. Okay? To be very honest, the way people look at women in this society is extremely horrible. And when we are talking about this in an environment like this, for the audience that is going to listen to this, watch this, they are just very small segment. 90% of them do not even care about our topics.
True.
They are not affected by these interviews. What changes them is films, those mass films that we talk about, where women are portrayed to enjoy rape, and which is horrible. And we don't talk about that enough, I think. Or we talk about it in the wrong channels. How do we actually talk to those 90% of those people? You have to change their attitude first.
How do you do that? Like the audience is willing to consume all of this, and people are going to keep making it because it makes money.
I'm thinking about it because I think it's beyond cinema. It is beyond a lot of things. We have to understand history. We have to understand politics. We have to understand how our system works.
In your opinion, do you think cinema can be a vehicle for social change, or is it just a mirror to the world that we live?
You can't really compartmentalize it like that.
Okay.
Because I can make a film which is going to talk about women empowerment, very blatantly call it, give the title of women empowerment in Telugu, but only you and I will watch it.
Watch it.
Now the thing is, we'll have to infiltrate the cinema that these people watch, sugarcoat our ideologies, and give it like entertainment. That's the only way we are going to affect change after decades, maybe, because the damage has been done. I don't know how, but to even change it slightly, we'll have to do that. We have to be very smart about that. Which is why I think commercial cinema, the mass films that people are used to watching, 50 rupee tickets, 30 rupee tickets, and the big heroes, they have to consciously sugarcoat these ideologies. They have to be very socially responsible, and that's a very personal thing. How can you say it? Like, how can you judge that?
True, because a lot of filmmakers just make it for entertainment.
And it's so complicated and convoluted that you can go on leching at women, throughout the first half of the film. You can, make them
catcall, objectify them.
Objectify them completely. In the last, throw one monologue. Now that's also harmful. You have to make very intelligent films with a conscious thought that you are going to affect the mindset of somebody who's going to sit there and just come there and whistle at the film for entertainment.
Okay, that got a little serious, I feel. Let's move to slightly lighter topics.
Okay.
Now, you mentioned the slap in Falak Numa Das, and that got me thinking. Remember the time on Ee Nagrani Ki Ye Mahindi when you appreciated my slapping skills?
Yeah.
And you promised me a character in your next film. What is happening with that film, Tharun? Where is that
I
film?
promised you.
Yes, I'm willing to hear.
It's going to happen.
Know.
I just get a lot of ideas, but I don't complete them, or something kind of diverts my attention, and then we go ahead like that. That's how it is. But yeah, there's a long list of ideas and films that I would like to make, and in fact, now I'm taking a huge break, like a 4-5 month break, to try and understand what I really want to do, what kind of impact I want to make, and what kind of films I want to make. I'm taking that break, so then maybe we'll put one in the list. Yeah.
For me. Okay, now one thing, Lata.
But I slapped him again for you, no?
Yeah.
So you should be happy.
Thank you. Now I want to talk about Lata, your wife. I've worked with her. She's an amazing person to work with. But
she's an amazing person. I just had to say it.
Huh?
I just had to say it.
Okay, because she'll watch the interview. So you're married to someone who you work with.
Yeah.
You see them on set.
Yeah.
You see them at home.
Yeah.
Does it ever get a little annoying? Does it ever bother you that you're seeing the same person for, breakfast, lunch, dinner, at work, at home?
Now that you're saying it, it's actually very depressing.
Oh God, Lata's going to kill me for this. My writers wrote this question, Lata.
No, but that's what we constantly talk about movies. Okay. Even before Pelli Choopulu happened, we used to sit there, talk about films, because she's worked in films, she's obsessed about films. Okay. I'm obsessed about films. So it's like a match made in heaven. But after a while, I remember we had huge debates about the kind of cinema she liked, the kind of cinema I liked. And we fought, and then I slept on the couch types. Debates and all that. So it's all fun. Now I know that she has her taste, and now I see her growing. It's just very beautiful, actually. I think I'm very happy that she's working in the same industry as I am.
As you are.
Yeah. The same kind of taste and same perspective.
Okay.
So I think that's actually a good relief.
So it's okay for you to talk work even at home?
Yeah. In fact, if it was the other way, I think I would have been super bored.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's because you're so obsessed with movies, you want it in your life all the time.
Yeah. I think I'm that movie geek kind of a person. Yeah.
So Tharun, since we've already established that we've got some history, I think we should take this relationship to the next level by playing a round of Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever stolen something from a hotel room that I wasn't supposed to keep.
Never have I ever stolen something from a
hotel room.
But my wife has.
Have you?
No.
You've never?
No, I've never.
Nothing? Or
no, my wife has.
Okay.
And I freaked out also a lot of times.
Okay.
I think I should have just taken the damn shot for my wife.
Yeah, I think you should. What's in it?
Oh, it's nice. It's wheat grass and something.
Someone was hoping you wouldn't like it anyhow. Never have I ever pretended like I had a script and went to shoot when I didn't.
No, never.
Okay, so you always have a script.
Always have a script. I'm very prepared on set.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you still want to take a shot?
No. It's tasty, I'll take one later, but yeah.
Never have I ever put pineapple on pizza.
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like the combination?
I hate it, but because in social gatherings they put pineapple on pizza, I like, what the hell is this? I never like those kind of people also.
Okay, me neither. Not a big fan of that combo. Finally! Never have I ever had the hots for a friend's girlfriend.
No, never. That's like a bro code.
Pre-marriage?
Pre-marriage also.
Bro code.
Yeah.
Bro code.
It's always been there. Very, very super tight with friends, and always they've been like family to me.
It was great talking to you, Panditji. But anywho, you've been a sport, so we will not let you go off empty-handed. Right. We have a hamper for you from Karachi Bakery.
Karachi.
Because nothing says Hyderabad louder than a box of Karachi.
True.
Thank you so much, Tharun, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Simran.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much, Simran. I had a wonderful time talking with you.
Same here.
I don't think we spoke like this even on set.
True.
So I think we should have more conversations like this.
We should. Definitely. We should.
In Karachi bakery maybe sometime.
Karachi bakery, why not?
Yeah, having some Karachi biscuits.
Karachi biscuit.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey guys, I hope you liked this interview. If you would like to watch more, please hit the subscribe button.